In this special episode, the Bourbon Guild put Woodford Batch Proof up against the 2018 George T. Stagg in a special blind tasting episode. Stay tuned to see which one we liked better.
Swear to me.
Welcome to a special edition of the Bourbon Guild. I'm Dutch.
I'm Jules.
Mr. Dillon.
I'm Ben Richards, the butcher of Bakersfield. Ready to fight.
All right, well, I think I know why Ben's ready to fight, and the simple reason is that he loves this bourbon.
Yeah!
Or does he?
Or does he? That's what we're going to determine. And actually, I mean,
Dun, dun.
we know that Mr. Dillon loves that bourbon down there, which is George T. Stagg. That is part of the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. Very limited, very hard to get your hands on. And what we decided to do was to see, is there anything that can hold a candle to the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection? And if there is, what should we put forth as a worthy competitor? And Ben lobbied strong for this one right here, which is Woodford Batch Proof. This is basically a batch proof version of Woodford Reserve. So we've got two very high proof bourbons here, big flavor bombs. And what we've had them poured for us, blind to us. Somebody else poured these. One is in a pink glass, or a glass with a pink sticker. One is in a glass with a yellow sticker. We don't know which one is which. And we're going to taste them, and we're going to see which one we like better.
Yeah. So you want to mention the proof?
For reference, the proof on the Woodford batch is 125.8. The proof on the George T. Stagg is 124.9.
Close.
Wow, as close as you can get.
I also would like to point out, this got a 10.5 from Mr. Dillon. The Woodford Batch Proof got a 10.5 from yours truly, the butcher. So this is a high score battle because these are both some of the highest scoring bourbons we've had on the Guild.
Very high scoring bourbons. But the main thing to point out here is that Stagg bottle down there, very hard to get your hands on.
Yes.
If you went online right now to try to buy it, I'd say at least $500, if not more.
Probably $300 to $500.
This bottle down right here, even though it kind of is a one-off and we don't know if they're going to keep releasing it or not, you can still find it for about $100, $120. Yep. So big difference as far as what the secondary prices are on these. You guys ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right, guys, let's get the tasting.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
Wow. Good start, Mr. Dillon.
Now it ruined.
Well, get Dutch over here so you can rate the aroma.
We've had some time to taste. Does everybody have a fully formed opinion?
Yes.
I have an opinion. I have no legs to stand on for confidence in my decision, though.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't even have a strong opinion formed. I really don't.
I have a strong opinion.
Well, you always do. So that's you want to start us, Ben? All right, I'll start. I don't mind. Okay.
Well, go with what you like.
Okay, I'm going to kind of break it down the way I do this. I do the aroma first. Aroma, I clearly prefer the pink. It blew the yellow out of the water on the aroma.
Wow.
On the palate, it was kind of a mixed bag. I thought that the pink was a little more complex, but it had a spice that kind of blew everything else out. The yellow was, I thought, a more refined flavor and much more drinkable. At the end of the day, the one I would pick to sip on more frequently would probably be the yellow. But I mean, it's close. I think that the pink is a bolder, more complex flavor. It's just I find the yellow more drinkable. So for my personal, if I sit down to drink something, it's perfect. It's complex enough that I'm going to enjoy it, but it is more drinkable. So I mean, by a fraction, the yellow.
So actually, very similar in that the aroma, I thought I had a distinction or a choice, and then when I drank them again, same thing. Like flip everything upside down for me. So, but I did end up liking the yellow more. Like the yellow had a lot more, just I guess that pleasant finish, especially, and then the taste was just overall stood out more, I think, than the pink.
So yellow as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Mr. Mr. Dillon.
So
Because of
that works on many levels.
all right. So I actually like the yellow. I thought the aroma was well balanced. I thought the finish on the yellow was very, very soft and smooth.
Yeah.
I think that the pink was a little bit more harsh. It was a little bit more kind of unrefined, and therefore I felt like when I was tasting it, I just gravitated toward the yellow. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Ben, you ready to talk?
Astute viewers, I have absolutely no confidence in my decision making right now.
Is that because of the amount of alcohol you've consumed or because of the flavors of these two glasses?
The flavors of these two glasses, the alcohol I've consumed, which is heroic amount, has nothing to
Heroic.
Okay, let's hear it.
The pink has a good aroma. It does. Yellow, the flavor, the balance. I know which one I think this is.
Yeah.
And I know I prefer the yellow. I'm going to double down on this because I like the yellow a lot. And I think I know what it is.
Okay. So we all preferred the yellow.
The yellow. So what did we
Right?
think
Yeah.
the yellow was?
Yeah.
All of us preferred the yellow. Now let's go down the line and say which one we think is which.
Go.
You want to start, Ben? You said you wanted to double.
Pink is GTS, yellow is Woodford.
Really?
I'm the same.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's the
yellow
opposite.
is George.
Yeah, I agree.
Pink
Yellow
Stagg,
is George.
I think yellow is Stagg.
George.
All right.
And the reason, I mean, I think it's
50-50.
I think it's the age. This tastes more refined to me.
This looks young.
The
This
ye-
tastes
here's-
young.
I don't know, but
Can I talk about... Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, but I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's like these are both barrel proof. They're both really intense. It's. I mean, it's.
You know
splitting
what?
hairs for
You
me.
know why I think the yellow is Woodford?
Why?
Everything I've talked about with Woodford in my review, in my own personal enjoyment of that bottle, all that is me, by the way, that open bottle. It's balanced. And I felt that yellow was balanced. I could be digging a damn hole for myself here.
dig it
But
in.
I don't know if
Let's
that's
dig
sad.
right home.
Because like that's all me. I don't know if that's sad
I
or
mean, guys, again, I think at the end of the day, if we're talking the price differential on these.
Yeah.
I mean,
availability
availability
differential.
too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of absurd, but I do think the yellow is better. So if it does end up being Stagg, I think maybe there's some justification there.
so wait, hold on. Summary. You and I, yellow,
Yep.
we think it's GTC.
Stagg.
GTS.
Yellow.
GTS.
Woodford.
Yeah.
And we all preferred yellow.
We all preferred whatever yellow is, but we both
Splitting
think it's
hairs
different things.
over
Yeah.
which one's which. Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, so the
There you
official
go. It's not
Bourbon Guild,
unanimity.
what is this thing called? Portfolio
Sure.
has the answer in
Auditor
it
vault.
on this piece of
case.
paper.
Who's
So-
right? Who's right?
All right, guys. Do you guys want to know?
I have no pressure here,
Which
but I
was
feel like
which?
Dillon has all the pressure in the world right now.
All right. Pink is George.
Yeah! I'm the winner! I'm the winner! Woodford Reserve Batch Proof in your face, Buffalo Trace!
I think you need to take off the hat, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah!
This is
I'm the winner!
This is classic.
Woodford Batch Proof!
Wait. I need a recount. Recount.
Wow.
This is
Everybody preferred Woodford Reserve Batch Proof.
this is bull crap.
Take your Buffalo Trace Antique Collection markup
This
and
is-
stick it
all
in your
right.
hiney!
No. Recount.
Yeah!
Recount. I demand a
He
recount.
demands a recount.
Wow.
But we have it clearly here. The pink is the George T. Stagg.
No
The
way.
yellow is the Woodford Batch Proof. By clear unanimous decision, the Bourbon Guild prefers Woodford Batch Proof to George T. Stagg, even though only 50% of us could tell which one is
Ben
which.
Richards! Yes!
Ben is happy, guys.
I
So
am!
happy with himself.
Ben, well, you want to take us out, Ben?
I do.
All right.
Tip your bartenders.
Well, no,
and
you gotta
do
do
a
the-
blind
you gotta do
challenge.
the whole thing.
Yeah, do it.
What?
You gotta do all of it if you're gonna take us out.
I can't remember.
Okay, Jules, take us out.
And tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys able to do this test? See which one you get right? I know Stagg is really hard to get, but hey, let us know. Give us a thumbs up if you like this episode. Hit that subscribe button for more videos from the Bourbon Guild. Check us out on Instagram.
He's working off! Mr. Dillon
Our
is
website, Dillon has left the set. Oh, man. Ben?
Tip your bartenders into doing a blind challenge yourself, even if it's with some high-end whiskey. But I'll tell you right now, Ben Richards is the winner. Woodford Reserve Batch Proof. Pick up a bottle because Antique Collection is just a good in name only. This, 4 out of 4, even Mr. Dillon, who thought he was drinking his Stagg. Woodford Reserve Batch Proof is Antique Collection worthy.
Worthy.
Bourbon.
Wait. One more thing. Brown Foreman, everybody get on social media.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
get on Instagram. Tell them to make this every year in the
Make some
grocery
more, make some
stores.
more. And for the viewers
Make more.
For the viewers at home, they do have a bottled and bond version, which is 100 proof, not quite at the 125, at the distillery only. So with that, Bourbon Guild out. You gonna come back to the set?
Are you done? Are you done?
You're that man.
Yes! Woodford Reserve Batch Proof. Woodford. Oh, I'm so happy.
That is amazing.
Bull crap, dude.
You want me to say it for you?
That's
What?
Bullshit.